So we just finished going after Marl into a portal. We're holding on to her pendant to make sure that we can get wherever she ended up going. And we've ended up in a place that we don't recognize. It's kind of odd. So let's move on and see what happens. Things are yelling at me. Hello. Oh, things are dropping on me too. Done. Yeah, battle comes and goes really fast. On one hand, it's mildly annoying, but on the other hand, it's nice to be able to go in and out of combat really, really fast. Do I want extra speed or do I want extra strength? I want extra strength. Hey, kiddos. I think I'm gonna cyclone your faces. There we go. Yeah. You've been cycloned. Well, that's curious, isn't it? It looks very familiar, but very dark. Let's see what's going on here. What are you saying? You some sort of simpleton? Even a half-wit should know this land for Guardia. Our kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, fighting to restore the realm's peace. Pray tell you knew that much at least. I really like the translation here. Of course. Then might you show the good graces to stop wandering about pestering folk with moronic questions. So the battle with the Fiend Lord is happening, and we remember that the battle with the Fiend Lord was a long time ago. So it appears that we are possibly in the past. Now what I like is they use stuff like pray tell, which means that this is a little bit ago. It's a little more Old English style. Not quite super Old English like thou, thy, and thou'rt, but we're going that direction. Oh, praise be! They found Queen Leene wandering up in the canyon. She's been missing for so long I'd feared the worst. She must be back at the castle by now, getting some much-needed rest. The Fiend Lord's army laid waste to Xenon Bridge. We've lost our only road to the southern continent. You're an outsider too? My name's Toma. I'm an explorer. If you can spare 10G to buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. What do you say? Let's buy him a drink. Another mug! You mean your first mug? You ugly mug. Cheers, friend. Well then, a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels had taken me to the cathedral in the western wood, and there's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but... Beg your pardon? They found Queen Leene in the canyon? Seems my suspicions are misplaced. This guy is just drinking. He has nothing to say either. There we go. Fair, have you gone mad? This is no time for mirth and mummery. Mirth and mummery. It's funny because the same model on the bridge before, in modern day, was showing a mug of mirth. I'm Banta, the village blacksmith. I'm forging this bell at the king's behest, as a symbol of his love for Queen Leene. The queen's vanishing act had me worried if all this work would be for naught. After all, what's the bell without the queen, eh? But it seems they found her in the canyon up north. She's back at the castle now, and I'm back to work. Wow, that was a completely different translation. My husband wants a daughter both clever and fair. Well, good luck. Hopefully you guys are pretty and smart. Otherwise, you're not really going to get a whole lot of that. I'm Millennial Fair. Have you been in your cups? Our kingdom is only 600 years old. King Guardia 21st still reigns as I checked. I scarce remember the days before the war against the Fiend Lord began. The months turned to years. When will all this end? It's an excellent question. I don't have an answer. To the market. So, you've a mind to buy some weapons and join the fight against the Fiend Lord's army, have you? Wonderful! But remember to equip the weapons you buy. Not much meaning elsewise. They have a pea shooter in 600 AD? Well, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy, equip a bronze blade. Apparently is only marginally better than a wooden blade. Wooden sword, excuse me. Do come again. I shall, maybe. Perhaps. Xenon Bridge. The Fiend Lord's army laid waste to this bridge. We are working to repair it, but until Sir Cyrus returns, we must see to the kingdom's defense as well. It is really borking. It's borked. Bork, bork, bork. Alright, let's go to the castle. Through Guardia Forest. Oop. Hi. Look at these critters here. I'm a cycling them to death. Boop. Boop the snoot. Kill the krill. Another strength capsule. Excellent. Oops. There we go. All better. Oh no! It was fake. You dead? You dead. We did it. Whoa, 4 TP, nice. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I am. Oh. Good morning, Rama. Yay, shelter. No, not a shelter. Morning's going well. It's been quiet. How is your morning? How's work? Mysterious force seals it shut, just like all the other ones. Halt! Who goes there? I've not seen your face before. And those outlandish clothes. Would it be one of the Fiend Lord's agents? Could we? Huh, fat chance, look at him. That boy's not built to lift a sword, let alone serve in the Fiend Lord's army. Oh, that's because he's so lanky. He's built like a Ronin instead of an actual beefy soldier. I suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once. Be lean. That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But, Your Majesty, there's something strange about his look. Did I stutter? No, forgive me, my lady. Please enter. Very heavy vault day. I'm sorry. We had no idea you were Her Majesty's guest. To be favored by the Queen. Now, before I go visit the queen, I'm going to go harass all your guards. The master of kitchens has a foul temper. Best stay out of his way unless you fancy a tongue lashing. Dude, that guy looks dead. Hello, dead person. I'm dying. I'm dying of hunger. Your meal is ready. Finally. Nom 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 nom. Risa says the rain videos are really good to listen to while reading manga. Good. I'm glad to hear it. This dining hall is for members of the knighthood, but you're welcome to our tables. Eat your fill before you go. Maybe I need to go find some music from Fruits Basket and do one as well. I never thought about doing anime to it. I bet you there's some movie themes I could probably put to it as well. He's earned his post. His cooking is worthy of at least 3 stars. 3 out of 3 stars, I suppose. The Fiend Lord's troops had better watch out for us. Ooh, stuff. Thanks. You don't need that either, right? Yeah. So, you and Her Majesty the Queen are acquainted? What a delightful word to use. It sounds like she's inferring something else. The kitchen's battlefield in its own right. Really? Have you come to season my broth with your lack of culinary expertise? Out! You've no place in my kitchen! Oh, what in the name of all that's good is ice cream that Her Majesty so wishes I prepare. I'm so... Oh. Hello, gold armor dude. Hello, not gold armor dudes. Where is our food and drink? Oh, Commander, beg pardons, it's not quite ready. My men and I risk our lives in this war. Is it so much to ask that you keep us fed? Quickly now! Enough of your self-righteous ranting. Your knights they're not the only ones putting your lives in the line for the kingdom. You can give me some suggestions if you'd like, Rama. I think I've lost my appetite. I've no stomach for meat braised in cowardice. See that my men are fed. Braised in cowardice. There are some really good lines in the in 600 AD. Go find someone else to command. I don't need you telling me how to do my job. They're so nice to each other. Our commander is a good man. Master Kitchens but rubs him the wrong way. Our new commander is working hard to fill Sir Cyrus's shoes. The commander is trash. He's stressed. He's stressed out. He's literally running a campaign against a Fiend Lord that uses magic and destroys bridges. He's having a bad time. Not that I'm excusing his behavior, just explaining it. Hello, Knight Commander, Goldman. Xenon Bridge is our last line of defense. It must hold, even should it mean our lives. You're the Queen's friend, are you not? Talk to the maid if you need rest. Fully, Sir Cyrus, are here. You've heard of him, surely? No. You don't know the great Sir Cyrus? From what depraved village do you hail? This depraved village, just... not right now. A little later on. And I need yes, there is no excuse, like I said. Long ago, a vile beast named Yagra lurked in the western forest. People are loath to wander near. But since a cathedral was built there, no monsters have been seen. It seems the place is truly blessed. Oh, it's blessed, alright. What a relief. Now the Queen's been found, we can refocus our efforts on the war. Sir Cyrus was commander of the knighthood, sworn to protect the king and queen with his own blade. 10 years ago, he and a lone friend departed on a quest, and no one has heard from him since. The Fiend Lord's troops are strangely quiet. Something must be afoot. You know what? We all have a foot. We have two afoots. I'm a stupid person sometimes. Don't mind me. Yes. Thank you. About time to go see the Queen, I think. What are you hmming about? What are you hmming about? Come back. Come back. Where are you going? The King's chambers are atop the tower ahead. The Knight's quarters are downstairs. Go straight from here and you'll find the stairway to the left. Thanks. I am to understand that you played some role in helping to rescue my lady wife. My lady wife. My lady wife. Yes. Yes. Well, I haven't harassed the entire castle staff yet. I'm still working on that. But you know what befell Lean? She's been acting rather oddly since her return, and she seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. She always treasured that thing so. Forgive me, you must be tired. Please, rest in the Knight's quarters down the stairs to the left. I'll speak to the commander. The translation's still a little funky here and there. Like, she always held on to that thing. He calls the coral pin that he gifted her a thing. It just sounds odd. Yeah, whatever. Grumpy Jacks. I always thought these boxes that are sealed with a mysterious force, they look like old men with the mustaches and tiny little beady eyes. They're all like, "Oh, you want the thing? We will not give it to you. Mysterious forces sealed shut. Ha ha ha." And I'm like, "No, but let me in. Let me in. Let me in." But no, the old man will not let me in. However, it is something else. It's definitely not an old man box, but we'll get into that later in the game. Yeah, it's not very formal at all. Ah! What do you want? Be gone from here! Well, you be gone from here. I be gone from here! The Chancellor has been acting strangely these days, despite him sneaking out of the castle time and time again. Dear me! He sneaks out? It makes it sound like he's not allowed to leave the castle. In which case I don't blame him. Not that I don't doubt that something odd is afoot. The only thing I've noticed out of the ordinary is the Queen's personal guard, that froggish creature, has not been around. They say a curse turned him into a frog, but I question the truth of that. No doubt he's been one of the Fiend Lord's spies all along. I hope not. People think the Chancellor's behavior is strange, but I don't find it troubling at all. The Chancellor is a man of strong faith. Why, he goes to Manolia Cathedral every day to pray. Oh my gosh, guys, 1 + 1, it equals 2! But if he's specifically trying not to be seen, that would be sneaking. I suppose there is some merit to that point. Slightly-ish. I'm going to be gone from here. I have begun. The Queen's chambers are above. She has granted you permission to pass. Oh! Hi, Risa! This is the first time I think you've been in the channel. But was that a... I'm trying to understand the emote you used. Did you, like, do a lady wave? Is that what that is? Her Majesty awaits you. Thanks. It's been over 10 years since Her Majesty first came to the castle, but she's scarce aged a day. In fact, she looks even younger now than she did before she disappeared. How unusual. You're the one who saved our queen? I'd expect one a bit more dashing. I'm sorry, the spike here is probably not doing it for you guys. Oh well. Ah, there you are. Oh no, you're very unfamiliar with Chrono Trigger. You're really sad you didn't catch the beginning of this? Oh my gosh. Okay. The good news is you've only missed about 40 minutes of it. So, I'm going to do a really quick synopsis. Chrono is from a village of Truce in the year 1000 AD. So what happens is he wakes up to a bell ringing, which is at a place called Lane Square, where they're holding what's called the Millennial Fair. It is 1000 AD, they're celebrating 1,000 years of the Kingdom of Guardia's existence. So he goes to the fair to celebrate, and he runs into a girl called Marl. Marl and him go about the fair and do a couple different fun things, and just kind of, you know, have a good time. Eventually you make it to a friend of yours' invention called a telepod. Your friend's name is Luca. Luca tells you you should go ahead and try it out, so you do. And you teleport from one to another pod. You just teleport straight across. It's really cool and very unusual for the pseudo-medieval-ish time period that is 1000 AD. There's not a lot of technology, but Luca's very smart. When Marl jumps into the telepod, her pendant reacts to it. It starts to glow and she dissipates and gets pulled into what appears to be a portal. So Chrono, being the dashing rogue and main character protagonist that he is, grabs the pendant and goes in the telepod and gets pulled into the portal himself to look for Marl, to make sure that he can get her back safely. So we end up in the year 600 AD, 400 years prior. They're in the middle of a war with something called a Fiend Lord that we're hearing about, but we don't know much about other than the fact that we knew there was a war. But our primary concern is to find Marl. So, we make it to the castle because we hear that the queen's been found, and surely they'll have some information on where Marl went. Turns out, suspiciously, this queen is out of place. And that's about as far as we got. That's a really quick synopsis of what's going on in the game. It's actually a very straightforward story. It doesn't take a whole lot of twists and turns, at least not early on, so you did not miss much at all. Are you adequately caught up, or do you have any questions? I'm not getting any pushback, so I'm going to assume that that was adequate. We're going to move on. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private. Oh, yeah. Yeah, from Heroes. Yeah. I was very, that was very unexpected when that happened. As you wish, Your Majesty. Yes, private conversations. Come nearer. Don't be shy. But what if I am shy? Good, I'm glad. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? No way! It's me, but everyone keeps calling me Lean for some reason. We saw that coming a mile away. I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time of the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. What's happening? It appears we're playing Invisible War all of a sudden. I feel like I'm being torn apart. The chat is quite delayed sometimes. I have it on low latency as well. You might have to just refresh, and sometimes it gives you a better speed. Better speed? A better delay. No, I don't. You know what I mean. Feels like I'm dying. Oh my gosh. Please, Chrono, help! We lost Marvel. She's kind of gone. The only downside of refreshing is you get a stinking ad half the time. Her Majesty's dismissed you already? You didn't engage in any untoward behavior, did you? Well, yes. Oh my. Speak of this to no one or there would be terrible consequences. I've not heard a thing. Did Her Majesty seem somehow not herself? Just as I thought. She claims she's not lean and there's something different about her. But don't let word of this escape. A great number of things change as the years go by. But if there is one thing that will ever be the same, it's women and their insufferable love of gossip. He says, standing next to two women who are gossiping. I feel like that man is going to disappear. Chrono! And this is Luca. Alright, Rama. Good luck with the rest of your day. I'll talk to you when you're at lunch. So this is the inventor friend who made the telepod. Oh, you're okay. Did you find the girl? I did not find the... Well, I did find the girl, but then she kind of disappeared. It's just as I thought then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. You seem to be in Guardia, but it looks a lot older than the Guardia we're from. They must have mistaken that girl for our ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia. Whoops! She's a princess. Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is the descendant of Queen Lean. We're going to talk about time paradoxes now. Are you ready? Queen Lean was kidnapped and someone was supposed to have gone and saved her, but now history's been changed. Marl looks so much like the Queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real Queen is killed... Nom 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 nom. Marl will never have existed, but there might still be enough time. If we can save the Queen, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must happen to the Queen in this era if she isn't rescued, and if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will never come into being. We have to find the real Queen. So something that you have to kind of suspend your disbelief with this game is that there is no butterfly effect. So there's never a time where little things are going to completely change history. It's only the major events. It's kind of like more Doctor Who than, say, how do I put this? More Doctor Who than, say, the time travel mechanic from Endgame. Spoilers! So, we don't have to worry about parallel universes or anything like that. It's very much more of a Doctor Who situation where time will always flow a certain way, but there are major events that can change things. But the minor events don't. And we are running into a major event that needs to be handled. I am to understand that you played some role in helping to rescue my lady wife. Oh yes, we already heard about this. Okay. Well, we have a Luca now, so that's pretty awesome. She needs to learn some stuff. Oops. Hello. That does a cyclone. Bam. We just went emerald on them. So a very less complicated version. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm whistling and it's not working well. I'm going to save. And something you probably missed earlier is, since I am locally recording this, I am going to go ahead and break this up into different parts for YouTube. So we're going to save, and then I'm going to tell the YouTube folks that we'll be back. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Take care, and I will catch you next time.